Good morning. Good morning. Happy January 2023 to everybody. Are you ready for some snow?
No.
No, me neither. It was supposed to start, I thought, at 8 o'clock this morning, but not quite here yet, but it is around the corner. So how is everybody? You doing okay? Did everyone enjoy themselves at the party, if they made it? That was a lot of fun. Okay, so of course it's January 3rd, 2023, and I'll just move on to tell you what's going on for the week. We are waiting to see, Steve was not here yesterday, our van driver, so there could be some changes in regards to the van, the excursion, etc. If he does not, if we don't hear from him today, hopefully he's feeling better soon. So I will keep you posted, and you'll want to make sure that you're aware of 991, and we'll let you know. I'll move on to today in Marion Hall at 10 o'clock. We have a in-person presentation, excuse me. David Jones is here at 10 a.m. Marion Hall, and he is going to be talking about Charles Lindbergh, and the title is Triumph, Tragedy, and Controversy. In addition, today at 1 p.m. is our craft class Paint Rocks, and Lori's going to come up and tell us a little bit about that. Sounds like fun.
We did Dutch painting on rocks a while ago, and had a lady come and show us how to do it and help us with the supplies. We will be able to do that again this afternoon if you are feeling up to doing it. We have gotten a new selection of rocks, and we still have paints and things left, or you can use a brush and paint a picture on it if you would like. But we're going to try from now on to have a first Tuesday craft at 1 o'clock, but no sign up needed, and no expense for the people that come, just to have a good time and get together. There will be an official painting class by a teacher on the second Tuesday afternoon at 1 o'clock. That is our spoon and fork painting, and that information is over there. You do need to sign up for that one. Thanks.
Okay. So hopefully there's still space for the sign-up class. Lori, is that correct? I think there is. And it looks like a lot of fun. There's an example of that piece over in the corner. So sign up. We'd like to get that going. So support that, please. I'll move on to Wednesday. So 1 p.m. we have our TED Talks. The three topics are lessons on building an emissions-free city, a new social contract of global climate justice, resistant organisms, and what it could mean for the future. Those are the three topics. Also at 1 p.m. on Wednesdays is cribbage, and it's open art studio. And 3 to 4 tomorrow is alterations. And 7 is bingo, and 500. I'll move on to Thursday. And so, of course, 9 and 11 is our recorded coffee chats on 991. 11 o'clock is our excursion to the Asian Mall. It is full, and again, we're watching to see if the van will be going, and if not, we'll make sure and reschedule that, because it's been very popular, but hopefully, fingers crossed, that excursion will still go on, and that is at 11 o'clock departure time. Friday, January 6th, 1 p.m., we have recorded coffee chats at 991. We have bridge at 1 p.m. and we have poker at 1 p.m. 4 p.m. is our happy hour, and 7 p.m. is our movie. And the movie for this Friday is A Trip to Bountiful. A woman with no shortage of spirits set out on a trip to visit her childhood home. I'm not familiar with that movie, but that's what's on for this Friday. And this Saturday, of course, is our men's breakfast, and is 7 p.m. bingo. Heads up that later this month, on the 20th, we have a pretty neat individual performing here. I'm not sure if I can pronounce her name correctly. I'm going to give it my best, but I think Gao Hong is her name. And she's a renowned pickup player, which is it's similar to like a lute. And we were lucky to get an endowment of the arts to help pay for her to perform here. So I hope that you will come and listen to her play on the 20th, and just heads up, write it in your calendar. And there's 2:15 will have some type of appetizer and a celebration of Chinese New Year. So put that on your calendar, please. And I'll hand it over to Jeff.
Thank you. Good morning. I've been here a long time. This is the first time that we've received a grant for entertainment. That's pretty cool. Very cool. Good job, Jillian. Very good job. Yes. How many, awful news about the football player, isn't it? Was anyone watching the game? Just horrifying, I'm sure. I didn't watch it, but apparently he got hit, right? Are there any cardiologists in the room? That's not a funny question. I know there's doctors in the room, but the blood apparently was going from one part of the heart to the other, and he got hit just at the correct time, and that sent him into cardiac arrest. He stood up and fell down, and he received medical attention within 10 seconds.
Jeff,
So
there's supposedly 30 of those in the U.S. each year.
30 of those each year in the U.S., and that's not football. That's just in...
Most of the time it's kids.
Most of the time it's kids. Sure, they're out playing roughhousing and they bang and... Anyway, horrible. The one thing that sticks out to me, first off, I loved the New Year's party. I loved everything about that. Yep, clap. What I really, really love is that COVID isn't going crazy here now. What was it, after the Halloween party? We had a number of people. Now, I believe there's 2 people with COVID, but we could say that's just a normal number. It's not like our party spread a bunch of germs, so that's good. The snow is coming today. I don't know how bad or, what they're saying it's going to be bad, but that's their job to say it's going to be bad. But what I want to impress upon people, if you don't have to go anywhere, don't go anywhere. And if you're walking on the parking lot, our parking lot and sidewalks, they're not safe. And I don't mean that because of its neglect or anything, but the warm weather has melted, and all that nice little layer of snow does, it covers up the ice, and it's much like putting talc on a dance floor. It makes it slipperier. You folks didn't realize I knew that you put talc on a dance floor, did you? My mom and dad were huge dancers. They'd go to a wedding dance, and as soon as the bride and groom got through dancing the first dance, they danced the whole night. And my dad, in his either arrogance or knowledge, would say, you need to put some sawdust down or whatever to make it slippery. So, but my dad was a very good dancer. So, anyway, lastly, the last thing I have is our ice machine. This is how things work sometimes. We had a company out to give us a bid on the ice machine. It needed a rocker arm. It was a $40 piece that was going to cost $868 to put in. We spent about $3,500 for that ice machine, and Patty and I sat and hemmed and hawed, and we said, let's fix it and be done with it. So we fixed it. We authorized the repair. They came out, and oh, the control board is down. $2,200. I said, you can take that estimate and roll it up real tight, and boom. So we ordered a new ice machine. Denny, what do you have, buddy?
Jeff.
Yeah.
What would you need an ice maker for? You just open the door.
What do we need an ice maker for? Just open the door. Yep.
You know the ice on?
All I can say, Denny, is there are birds flying around outside. Jan Bergerson, I've got a bunch of ice for you. I made it outside. Not all the geese fly south for the winter. There you go. Okay, does anyone have any questions on anything? Yes, Ann.
Did you select carpet for the hallways?
Yes, we did select carpet for the hallways. We are, what we're going to do with some of that stuff is we're going to take some furniture from the east lobby and put in some of the elevator vestibules and put the new furniture in the east lobby. The west lobby is a little different in that it's got, the furniture there is higher end. There's less of it and there's higher end just because it's not used as much. But what the plan is to do this carpet the same on every floor. And we'll differentiate the floors by different furniture and different pictures and things as you get off the elevator. How many of you get confused? How many of you have got off on the wrong floor? How many of you have got off on the wrong floor more than once? More than 5 times? More than 205 times? I don't know why, but it's easy to get off on the wrong floor. Okay, any other questions? None of the carpet or furniture has been ordered yet. But we're close. We're very close. Denny?
Jeff, it'd it be possible to, in the shower room, to get a bar right where the, in the front where the shower head is? So it's a grab bar? Really serious.
I'm glad you brought that up, Denny.
Huh?
I'm glad you brought that up. Any grab bars are the residents' responsibility.
Oh, okay.
So you would have to, we have a company that you can call, they'll put them up, and it's, be prepared to spend about 200 and some bucks.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But we do not want to take on the responsibility of putting grab bars up.
They have grab bars that have suction cups on them. That
Good luck with those.
they don't hold, huh?
We're not even going to mention what kind of grab bars Denny said. Have your grab bars professionally installed. Jan?
Yeah.
Yep. We're going to paint the halls, and we've got, I believe, a light fixture picked out. And
Which comes first, the painting or the?
I don't know. We got to work with our contractor, but I'm guessing the painting comes first. And Jan, we do need painters. So grab a brush. Anything else? All right, birthdays. Dean Preston, you're a New Year's Day baby?
Yeah.
I did not know that. Where were you born?
When?
Where? I could.
Minneapolis.
Yeah, in like 1846 or something, wasn't it? 48? Were you the first baby born that year?
No, I was 5 o'clock in the afternoon, maybe.
Yep. I'm from Breckenridge, Minnesota. My dad ran, I'm talking about my dad twice today. I love this. He ran a door-to-door milk business. And his shtick on the radio, not his shtick, but his advertising on the radio was the Stork Report. Little local radio had the Stork Report, and they would say who all had babies in town. They did it once a week. Well, at New Year, after the New Year, they'd want to honor the first baby born in Breckenridge at St. Francis Hospital. And I can't remember, he may have given him $100 or $20 in that time. Anyway, they would go to like January 15th sometimes. That's how small Breckenridge was. There wasn't a baby born every day. So, the Stork Report. That same radio station had, what was the name of their call-in show where you...
Cows and sows?
Cows and sows. They didn't have I'll think of it. It was not Tradio, Swap Shop. It was Swap Shop. You would call in, and my mom loved Swap Shop, but I digress. Happy birthday on the 1st, Dean. On the 6th, Clarice Ferret. On the 9th, Elaine Saltzman. And Anne Louise Hartman. If you're watching on TV, we've got you as January 1st, but it's out of order, so I'm wondering if you're not the 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th. What?
Could be the 11th.
Could be the 11th. All right. Oh, and Stanley and Diane Combs, January 7th is their anniversary. So let's sing happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear friends. Happy birthday to you. Be careful on the sidewalks. Have a good week.